Good evening. I'd like to call this Wednesday, December 11th, 2024 meeting of the City of Manassas Park Planning Commission to order. The time is 7 p.m. My name is Lester Finkel. Sitting this evening are Kevin Petak, John Evans, Alana Mensing, and Michael Beckett's. First order of business is the moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. Mayor Mensing, will you please lead us in the moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item is approval of the agenda. I don't see any changes to the agenda for this evening, so if anyone would care to make a motion to approve the agenda as is.
So moved.
Motion, second.
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. Next agenda item is adoption of minutes from our November 20th, 2024 meeting. I didn't see any changes from my perspective. Anyone else? Seeing none, would anyone care to make a motion to adopt the meeting minutes from the November 20th, 2024 meeting as is?
So moved.
Motion, second.
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. I don't see any members of the public present at this time. For our business this evening, the first item is election of officers for chair and vice chair. Would anyone care to make a motion?
I move to elect Commissioner Finkel as chair and Commissioner Evans as vice chair.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and second. Commissioner Evans? Myself, thank you very much. I'll call for a motion then. Motion's been given. I'll call the election, vote for myself as chair and for Commissioner Evans as vice chair. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is amendments to the Planning Commission bylaws. Administrator Barry?
Good evening, and thank you. Just real quickly, we were meeting last month, and looking at the bylaws, it stated that we had to meet this month to do the elections. So the discussion was to amend the bylaws to provide some flexibility. So that is what the main amendment is to the bylaws, to not put a specific calendar or month for that, and then when it starts, so it states the last public meeting of the year for the elections, and then the first public meeting of the year for the statement of those officers. And going through the bylaws, I did notice a few changes that needed to be made. That was the one, we replaced the cable TV channel to YouTube, because that is what we now use. And the information regarding the notifications for public hearing items, that was changed in the state code, so it has been now amended to read what it states that we are required to do under state law. So it's 28 days is the earliest it can be notified, and it has to be at least 7 days before the hearing. I believe those were the changes. So I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions from commissioners? Don't see any questions. Thank you. If there's no further discussion, then I guess I'll call for a motion. Is there a motion to approve the amendments to the Planning Commission bylaws?
Moved.
Motion, second.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And the next item is the comprehensive plan request for proposal discussion. Administrator Barry?
Yes, last meeting you had asked to see the RFP, so I did
Thank you.
send that to all the commissioners. And I just wanted to see if there was any feedback from what was drafted, if there were any changes. Just as background, we did work by a little bit of a committee with the Transportation Program Manager and Calvin to go over the draft. So that was about the third draft that was really kind of the final one. So I have to say Steve Hall, our Transportation Program Manager, gave a lot of good input, as well as Calvin. So it did change a lot. We included a lot more detailed in what we were looking for. So I hope it met your expectations. And we're still waiting for the attorney review, but I think it's pretty comprehensive, and we're looking forward to receiving some good proposals when it goes out to bid.
Questions or comments from commissioners? Commissioner Petak?
Yeah, I have one comment. Just I want to thank you that the detail was great. And
Wonderful.
I thought it looked really good.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Other questions or comments? I concur as well. Thank you for letting us see it. And
Sure.
it looks good from my perspective, too.
Wonderful.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With that, then, any informational update from the community development staff for us?
No, just to wish Commissioner Mensing well. She will be leaving us, but becoming the mayor. So she's, of course, on council now, but you will be missed on this commission. And so, but I will be seeing you again. So good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
We're all going to miss you. Would you care to say anything before you go there in your last meeting here? We appreciate
Sure, yeah.
your service.
It's been a pleasure serving with you all. I look forward to working with you all in my new capacity. And I just want to thank the four of you. You do really important work here, and you do a fantastic job. Thank you for your service and your commitment to the community.
Well, thank you for that. And we will miss you. You've been a great colleague to work with from my perspective and on the commission as a whole. Any other words from commissioners?
No, I'd just like to echo that it's been great working with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Mayor, thank you.
We look forward to you as mayor then. Don't be afraid to call on us anytime you need us there for anything.
I will. Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thank you. And with that, unless there's anything else anyone would like to speak about, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Motion, second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. The time is 7:08.
We got
Is that a-